Hey Jerry, it's Ken, and just wanted to go over a couple of things that we're working on for you. And let's start by saying what happened last month. And I focus a lot on Google. There's a lot of other directories, and we're feeding those as well. But Google is the most popular, most people use it. Uh, and so that's why I'm showing you what happens here mainly. So direct search, discovery, we've talked about this in previous videos. Direct is people who already basically know you, searching for your business name or your address, and sometimes your phone number. And there were 233 of those searches. Discovery is when people type in something like replacement windows or hardwood floor or some of the other keywords we're looking for, and then they find your listing that way. And that's really, we want more of that. People that don't know you equals new customers, and those are the ones we try and focus on. So 2,400 searches that way, and they're basically reiterating that kind of stuff here. Listings on search and listing on maps. So search could be anywhere on a page of ranking results. So you type in a keyword search, and then you see different results. Sometimes they're map results, which we can look at in a minute, and sometimes they're search results, which are just basically links to web pages. So you've got search results ranking on search pages, and you also have some listing in maps. And I'm going to show you in a second what's going on with that. So when people see the maps listings, they can do cool things like visit your website, request directions, like if they want to go to your showroom, and they can call you. And so that's what the directory map listings are good for. And so that's why I like to get ranked for the maps listing in as much as possible, above your competitors as possible, and then also for as many of the keywords for the things that you do or sell as possible. So that's what keeps me busy. And then, so phone calls, they can break down the phone calls, which are basically, nowadays they track links as, like from mobile devices, especially, to your business. And so they're breaking it down. It's pretty even this month. I think in previous months we've seen more activity on the earlier part of the week. But in this case, Friday is taking the cake. And then you got pretty much equally spread out the rest of the days of the week. So that's good. Photo views is one thing that we have been behind on before, but we're making some progress in that. And that's when people actually, once they're on your listing, they click photos just to see what kind of stuff is going on there. And so you can see you are the blue line, and we have historically been below other stuff, but we have been uploading some of the pictures that we have taken while we visited you and stuff like that. So you can see in a couple of places where we are actually beating the norm. And that's good. So we're in a good direction there. And then photo quantity, we're basically in keeping with the industry standard there. So that's good stuff. Let's go to some of the things that we have historically ranked for and that we're shooting for, I think, in the coming year. All of these keywords are things that we have tracked in the past, and siding, window replacement, all that kind of stuff. Most of these things we are already in pretty good shape for. And then I was looking at some of the other categories here: glass room, hardwood flooring, outdoor living, some of these things that we really have tracked closely in the past. And then some of these we're really not being found for now, and so I want to focus some of our efforts on that, unless you tell me not to. Anyway, looking at search and search trends, the ones that I have X'd in 2018, these are things that I think we could do better at. And then I'm going to pause this for a second, turn my phone off. There we go. I had something buzzing in and distracting me. So these are things that we could do better at, and I'll show you where we are in a few of those in just a second. But also things that there has been more search for recently, or I anticipate more search for in the trending months. And so there are ebbs and flows to search. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but I think we could do well with some more of that and increase some of the phone calls that we get and increase some of the visits to your showroom. So I've opened up these searches in additional tabs here, and we'll just take a quick look at those. So glass room, think where are we at now? There we are. We are on the first page, but we could do a little bit better. Now, the glass room right now doesn't have a maps box here. So we don't have one right now, but I anticipate, due to the amount of search that's happening for that, that may be different next year. They may actually sponsor a box for maps for this keyword. So being on the first page is good. We want to get a little bit higher if we can, and we're going up against like Home Advisor and Wikipedia. So those are going to be some tough links to build, but that's okay. We'll keep going. Hardwood flooring. I don't think we've ever really broken the first page in hardwood flooring, and I think that's the case now. But it does have a maps listing below some of the ads. So this ad, all these are 4 ads here. Then they have a map listing. City Tile, who I've done some work for before, is ranking there. And yeah, I don't see us on the first page here. So if that's one of the things that's important to you, and I think it is based on your showroom, we may want to put a little more effort into that. Get us popped there. So best replacement windows, that's a pretty popular term. Pardon me. There's some good links on here like Consumer Reports, Bob Vila. Those are some good strong ones. And as you can see here, now we have a maps listing for it. So this is going to be a good search term to try and rank for. And so that's one of the things, that's one of the reasons it's on my 2018 list here. Let's see, best replacement windows. So screen rooms, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We've got a map, so that's good. And so we want to get ranked on that. So we're going to try and we get ranking for some variations of this, but this is a term that is up and coming, and so I want to make sure that we get found for this particular term. Sunrooms, basically the same thing. We've got a map in there, and right now we're not on the first page, but we do have ranking for similar terms, which we'll use to kind of boost this term. So that's one of the things I'll be working for this year. Outdoor living, Murfreesboro. Again, there are different variations of the outdoor living, like outdoor living stores, outdoor living furniture, things of that nature, which are related, but not necessarily for this one. So there's not a map for this now, but I anticipate there may be. It could be a couple of months, could be 6 months, who knows. But this is something that I think we can get ranked for. And when the map pops, then that'll just be a bonus for us. So that's what we're looking at. These are things I'm looking for. So the things in green are the ones we're going to try and hit hard. We don't have to work too hard for this because we're already ranked super, super well. And most of these things we're either ranked for or have variations of those keywords, which you can see, down here, that we have ranked for historically in the past. So these are kind of the things that I want to target here. And we do that kind of stuff through social media, through building links, associations from already ranked sites to your site, creating content related to these keywords that link back to your site. So hopefully we'll get some more action in those and get you some more phone calls and more clicks to your website and things of that nature. So that's how we're looking right now, and not bad. We're about the same as far as search goes for last month. And we're always trying to make that better. So if you have any questions or comments, you know how to get a hold of me. I will talk to you later. Have a great day.